Hi everybody, how's all my friends and subscribers doing out there? I want to let everybody know that I'm still going to be doing movie reviews and stuff, but I'm also going to be doing like movie news and stuff like that. And this is the first of it. And this segment is about Superman Reboot. There was about 3-4 weeks ago. There was an article by the with Wall Street Journal and Warner Brothers. And somebody from Warner Brothers, I can't remember who it was, told the Wall Street Journal that they want to reintroduce Superman. But Wall Street Journal was making it sound like it was a reboot. There's people out there saying no, this doesn't. People that want a sequel are saying no, this doesn't mean reboot. It means reintroduce. Maybe that means bring the same cast and crew back, but start all over from scratch, like Superman Returns never happened. But I don't know. I'm feeling like it is in fact a reboot. But there was some latest news that are on SupermanHomepage.com, and here's a little bit of an article. It says that it says right here that an insider from Warner Brothers recognizes there has been a lot of buzz on the internet following the success of Iron Man and The Dark Knight for a Superman sequel, but they really just don't know what is going on at this time. It has been asked if Singer is still attached. He said he didn't know where it stands right now at the studio level since Singer has been busy on the movie Valkyrie. But this is a wild rumor thing. I mean, you hear every day, you hear these different stories, and if we're in fact in a reboot, and I believe that we are, I think it's kind of bad that there's people out there that are putting out false news. That there's going to be that the ball's rolling. There's people out there in the media saying that Brandon Routh had said that writers are doing a script and the movie will start filming early sometime next year and all that stuff. If there's a reboot, then now that's not true. I mean, there's no script being written. There's no concept art. There's no cast assembled. There's no and you got Singer on Valkyrie, and it just doesn't sound promising to me. So I get tired of all the lies and rumors that that some of the people in media put out there, and also I don't like Mark Millar's idea for a Superman movie. I think his idea is a little crazy. When he says he wants to do a Superman movie, and he's a prime candidate because he says he has got people at Warner Brothers that want to give him a shot at it or pull some strings for him. He says that in the first half an hour of his movie, he wants to spend the first 30 minutes on Krypton. I mean, I can only stand 10 minutes of Krypton, but a whole half an hour on Krypton. I mean, he's got some wild ideas. And Brett Ratner's another guy who hopes that who did a pitch some years back, and he's hoping that Warner Brothers will reconsider his idea. Here's a picture of Brett Ratner's Superman idea. I mean, the picture's in black and white because it was a black and white printer, but I can describe to you what the color is. The Superman suit is black with a silver S and a burgundy red cape. Looks like the guy in the suit looks like Superman, but the suit just isn't. Some years ago, Tim Burton wanted to do a Superman. That's his idea for his concept art. That doesn't look like Superman. But like the Brett Ratner, it's black, silver S, and red cape. And if you look closely, he's got white hair. It's just not Superman. Okay, I mean, it's just so ridiculous to me that and that's what we'll get. We don't know what we're going to get with a reboot. I'd rather stay with Singer, because reboots, you just don't know what you're going to get. And also, Warner Brothers wants to do a darker Superman because they think that because the Dark Knight was a success, that it was dark, so that made it a success. No, and they want to do that with Superman now because they think Superman will be successful if they make that a dark movie. Look, that wasn't Batman's a dark character anyway. That's not the reason why it was Dark Knight was successful. If you look at the two characters, Superman, Batman, there's a big difference there. Batman is dark. He works in Gotham City, and he wears black, and he works at night, and fighting crime against all these mysterious villains and so forth. Superman's in the bright city, the golden city of tomorrow. He wears bright, vibrant colors, red, yellow, and blue. Those are his colors, and he believes in everything is right, righteous, noble, and confident in the world. I mean, that's there is a difference. The difference between the characters is like night and day, And so I think I'm just totally. It doesn't make any sense to me to make a dark Superman. And I like Brandon Routh. I did think he did a fine job. I know there's some people out there that didn't like him, but it is hard enough to cast somebody for Superman. I mean, look at the Justice League movie project they were working on. They were having a hard time finding someone to cast for Superman, and they had all these wild ideas. They couldn't find anybody. They have had all kinds of casting problems. I mean, I like Brandon Routh. I think he did a fine job. Also, there's a petition going on the internet where people know about the reboot, but they want Brandon Routh, the return as Superman, even if it's a reboot. There's people having a petition that want Tom Welling to be Superman, and there's a petition going on there too. But it's not up to Warner Brothers. It's up to the person that makes the next film, the next director. He's the one that's calling the shots, and so I think that a petition really is useless, at this time. Well, also another thing we need is new villains. There's been a total of 5 Superman movies, and we've had a lot of made up villains and Lex Luthor all the time. We need to start showing some of the Supermans, enemies like Doomsday, Metallo, Brainiac, Bizarro, just as long as they don't have that Mr. Missile-Plick guy from the 3rd, 4th, 5th dimension or whatever. I couldn't see that working on a live-action movie. We need new villains, and I think that's one thing we need if the reboot thing is true. And I hope that if Singer makes a movie, if this stuff isn't true, the reboot thing isn't true, then I hope he would find a new villain. And I thought Superman Returns was an okay movie. I had issues with it. Yes, I did. I had issues with it, like the Lois or Superman having a son, Lois being involved with Richard White, Perry White's nephew. I almost got the feeling that that Bryan Singer wanted Superman and Lois Lane to kind of part. That's the feeling I got when I watched the movie, that he wanted those 2 characters to part and go in their different directions. And that's the feeling I got when I watched that. But that's not very original. I mean, I would hope that if he does do a Superman movie, he'd stay original. But another question I have too is, why is it after 2 years? Why did Warner Brothers just come to this conclusion now? I mean, if they felt that Superman Returns wasn't any good, I mean, shoot, they could have started. They look. What happened was, there was a lot of people out there wanting a reboot, and they made noise, and what happened? Well, what happened was Warner Brothers heard this, and this is where we are now. But I think that if they felt that Superman Returns wasn't any good back then, then why didn't they make the reboot announcement back then? It doesn't make sense. So I'm just I'm thinking that there is going to be a reboot. I kind of believe that, but like I said, the news that I heard that somebody at Warner Brothers doesn't really know where the project is at this time. That they're not really sure. I think that I don't know. I think we are in the reboot stage. I really do. I mean, it just there's, like I said, there's really nothing going on the set right now. I mean, there's no scripts written. There's no concept art. There's no like all the things I just talked about. So I'm thinking there's a reboot, but then again, who knows what the news will be tomorrow? And how it is. There's nothing really definite about Superman. Everything's always different every day. There's something new. I wish somebody at Warner Brothers just make up their mind and say, that there's not going to be a movie, or it's still in the works. I mean, you think these people work at Warner Brothers, they should know. Anyways, I wore my Superman Returns t-shirt because of the segment, because Superman Returns has to do with the reboot news and all. So, everybody, take care, and I'll talk to you all later.